Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss one of the important techniques of strategic cost management. The strategic cost management actually the application of cost management techniques for reducing cost, increasing revenue and facilitating survival in the competitive world. Here in this video we are discussing Six Sigma, which is an important statistical technique to improve the quality of process by reducing defects. Before discussing the concept Six Sigma, you have to understand what is quality, the term quality means, and what's the term continuous improvement means. Because Six Sigma is a methodology for improving processes, improving quality, reducing defects. Okay, what do you mean by quality? It's a multi-perspective dimension, or we can say it's a multi-attribute dimension. It's need to be assessed, evaluated with a perfect methodology. Quality is not a unidimensional concept. The dimensions of quality is features, performance, reliability, serviceability, durability, appearance, customer service, safety, etc. The function of a quality control department is to ensure your process is within control and to meet the quality standards which is expected by the customer, and you can't realize the dimensions of quality just by having a quality control department. You know the fact that if there is superior performance, it will lead to competitive advantage. Subsequently, it will lead to customer delight. Let's have a look at this definition given by American Society for Quality. Quality denotes an excellence in goods and services, especially to the degree they conform to requirements and satisfy customers. When we coming into the history of continuous improvement, we can find the milestones that how this concept of Six Sigma is evolved. That is, during 1979, Quality Circle introduced. It was a self-improvement study group, then statistical process control, then ISO 9000 and benchmarking and balanced scorecard, and Six Sigma introduced as a variation reduction methodology. It's a quality control methodology developed by Bill Smith, the quality manager, and led by Michael Harry and implemented at Motorola during 1987. We can say it's a multifaceted approach to process improvement, reduced cost and increased profits. The primary objective of Six Sigma is to improve customer satisfaction and thereby profitability by reducing and eliminating defects. You must be knowing that sigma refers to the standard deviation of a process about its mean. In a normally distributed process, 99.73 measurement will fall within plus or minus 3 sigma. Here, the objective of Six Sigma is reducing variability. There are two methodologies available for achieving Six Sigma. First one DMAIC and second one DMADV. So, we need to apply a systematic cycle of DMAIC and DMADV to reach at Six Sigma level. If the process at 2 sigma level, we need to achieve, or we want a reasonable improvement from 2 sigma to 3 sigma in next 6 months. So we need to apply this DMAIC cycle. The application of this DMAIC cycle will continue till you reach at 6 sigma level. Six Sigma process is one in which 99.99966% of the products manufactured are statistically expected to be free of defects. To achieve Six Sigma, a process must not produce more than 3.4 defects per million opportunities. So this is exactly where the company is trying to set the benchmark. As the process sigma value increases from 0 to 6, the variation of the process around the mean value decreases. That is, if process sigma attains high value, the process approaches zero variation, and that is known as zero defect. Clear? This is a table showing the levels of Six Sigma. We can see from the table that for plus or minus 6 sigma, 99.999998% of the product or service will lie between the specification limits. These are the two methodologies, DMAIC and DMADV. DMAIC used for projects aimed at improving an existing business process And DMADV is used for projects aimed at creating new product or product designs. DMAIC stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve and Control. Here define stands for define the goals of the improvement activity. That is the process improvement goals we have to define. Secondly, measure. That means measure the existing system. Third one, analyze. That is identify gaps between the current performance of the system and the target. Here the company will use descriptive statistical methods. Fourthly, improve. Here implement the suggested improvements. That is to fill up the gap identified in the previous step and focus on improving the system by adopting creativity to do things in better, cheaper and faster manner. And last one, control. Here variances are corrected and measures are implemented. Next methodology, DMADV. It's used for projects aimed at creating new product. It stands for define, measure, analyze, design and verify. Here define stands for design goals that consistent with customer demand. Secondly, measure. It includes identify CTQ, that is critical to quality. It includes product capabilities, production process capabilities and risk assessment. Next step is to analyze for develop and design alternatives. Fourthly, design, that is optimize the design, and lastly verify the design. After looking at Motorola's success, General Electric has realized the Six Sigma strategy, and many other companies like Sony, IBM, Honda have adopted Six Sigma. That's all about Six Sigma. Thank you for watching.